God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Give Me a Whole Yeah Wrestling podcast. My name is Ant, and tonight it's Texas Deathmatch time. We are going to be watching the AEW Dynamite show from the 9th of February 2022. Hope all is well. Sorry it's on this sort of redneck setup as I've got going on here, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. Why don't I have fight on here? Let me get my fight stream sorted out. Hope you're all doing well. Domhausen is like, that's great. That's a fantastic new name, Jack, for my dude Dom. Fight TV. It's just been in, so I don't know why it needs to go again. Hi, Joseph. Lovely to see you. Hope you are having a good day. As at Eve this weekend, an absolutely fantastic show. First here, who's been to Live 8? Wow. You went to Live 8? Don't believe that. Wrestling, and let's go. AEW Dynamite is probably live right now. Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling. No. AEW Dynamite. Espanol. No. I won't understand it. Why is it only Espanol? Espanol? What are you doing to me? Unless we've got a translator in, Anthony's Fight Wrestling. Ugh. Seriously, I randomly got to hear Downhausen on Talking Simpsons podcast. So fun. That's really cool, man. Hi, Michael and Joseph. Hello. Like for a good deathmatch. Fingers crossed, man. I'm sure it will be fun. It is two absolutely fantastic wrestlers. Hope you are all having... Is that in English? Yay! There we go. Cool. We don't have to watch it in Spanish anymore. Hope you're all having a great day. Sorry I'm a bit late and stuff. And it has started. It's Wardlow in with posters of MJF sitting down. He's upset that things have been tipped about. He's got cutouts of the match last week, MJF and CM Punk. If you was here for that last week, you'll know I love that match. I thought it was great fun, man. So can't wait to see them again. I think they're going to go at the pay-per-view with a stipulation involved, I would suspect. Hi, guys. Just got done studying. Sassy, hope it went well. My iPad's giving me warnings about listening for something for too long for safe holes. Really hard to set up again in the live stream. Sorry about this. So that's why I was a bit late. Maybe Anthony's late. No worries. You can pick him up on channel 2. Hey, Sassy, what are you studying? Hello, Jake. Hope you're doing well, mate. Lovely to see you. Hey, Jake. Master of Pastoral Counseling. FTR coming out with drinks to celebrate MJF's victory. I am in seminary. Cool. I don't even know what that is. Good. We need more masters here. Master. Hi, Jack. Hey, Ginger. To be... TBS title and rookie showcase for the women today. Absolutely, Joseph, and it's going to be great. Hi, Sassy. TBS means Jade, and rookie showcase is Serena Deeb. Yes, it is. Yes. AWA, is it that Jade's fighting? That should be cool. Hello, Hanson. And the show begins, and I'm late. Hausen up, and hello, dear. Wait, I've seen that guy. We met in Walthamstow. Absolutely. Excuse me if I'm not feeling very well. So if I come across a bit sick, it's because I'm sick. Sean Spears is coming out. This is a proper celebration here. Oh, he's drinking the champers. He's brought a little bit of the bubbly out with the chair for his celebration for MJF. Hey, Ant. Hello, Sassy. Lovely to see you, darling. Hope you're doing well. What is happening, Jeff? Thank you for joining me, mate. Love death matches. Everyone loves a freaking death match. Hi, Janelle. How you doing? Yeah, man. Had a great time at an event on Saturday. It's Killer Cross time. Interesting, the debut. Who's it going to be, guys? Write your prediction in there. After I've read them all out, I'll tell you what mine is. Hi, Janelle. You were a tad late, but never mind. We can pick you up on channel 2. This is Major Tom to ground control. Party for MJF. Indeed. Seminary is like wrestling school, but for the cloth. Am I right? Why are you freezing? Don't say not live. 3-time Dynamite Diamond winner, of course, MJF. AQA, actually student of Booker T. Interesting. Can't wait to see it, man. Can't wait to see it. There's some really interesting stuff going on, to be honest with you. the greatest of all time, the salt of the earth. It's MJF. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I do appreciate it. I know I was a bit late to the stream. There we go. Today, a photo was leaked with Boris next to a little bit of the bubbly. I haven't seen that yet. If I wasn't streaming on my phone, I'd be going straight over to have a gander at that photo because that sounds a little bit fun. Guys, so debut. Who's the debut? Who's the debut that Tony Khan's been tweeting about? I think I've got an idea. Oh, here comes CM Punk. He's got a grand entrance. He's on a throne. He's got ladies with not very much on. The school of QT Marshall carrying out MJF on a throne. Oh, I hope it's got a Burberry carpet. It doesn't have a Burberry carpet. Come on, to be honest, it should be a Burberry chair, shouldn't it? Let's be perfectly honest. King Maxwell. Ember Moon is my second pick, my first Killer Cross. Great picks, Raymond. The one thing that interests me, Raymond, was the whole Forbidden Door thing. Forbidden Door. Which doesn't make me think Shane McMahon. But I think it's going to be Jeff Hardy. Partly because we know that Jeff Hardy's going to go. And Forbidden Door could potentially refer to... Hello? MJF. MJF getting it on with one of the ladies. Loving life. Wow. Hope she was paid a lot for that. She's wiping her mouth as she goes down. Pinnacle celebrating with a jump up and down. And we have streamers. Of course we do. Why is Dax trying to eat the streamers? Oh, I forgot to take a Burberry scarf on Saturday. It would have been funny. Wish I was MJF indeed, Jack. I've had a real headache this week. And not feeling too good. Not feeling too good at all. Oh, 1 second. MJF taking the microphone now and staring at the crowd straight away, as one would expect with MJF, eh? So yeah, that's why I think it'll be Jeff Hardy. And the Forbidden Door thing, it would be a reference to Jeff Hardy's compete that he's not supposed to be wrestling for X amount of years. I have a headache. I haven't even asked. No, man. I know, right, Jack? The best in the world right now is MJF, according to him. He did beat CM Punk. Most think Jeff Hardy, but he's had his run with Matt. I like both, but it's time for someone younger and upcoming. Yeah, but I do think that there's a lot of potential, especially with the Brother Nero and Broken Matt stuff, which is where I think AEW would take it. If they go in that direction, I seriously think that there's a good chance that they could introduce some new members to that and really put some guys over, which I don't think Matt Hardy is necessarily doing right now in his faction. Vum today. Well, hello, Peter Jordan. Vum. Has there ever been a good Matt versus Jeff feud? No, but I think that there's been some great moments together. MJF telling everyone that they suck. Jeff, but as Willow. Exactly, yeah. Willow, Brother Nero, any of that, you know. And I don't necessarily think just them two. I think you bring other people into it as well. MJF saying he's beat CM Punk twice in Chicago. Sean Spears, what is he on about? He's thanking Sean Spears, not Wardlow. As the crowd are chanting Wardlow, and Wardlow is drinking La Bubble. obviously got from Jericho's dressing room. It may be Jeff Hardy. It may be. It may be. It may be Keith Lee. It may be Karrion Kross. It may be. There's lots of people it can be. It could be Shane McMahon. That'd be hilarious. Better than the best in the world, and you know it. There we go. Sean Spears getting in that marketing. Good lad. I hate Spears. I hate Spears with a love as well. I used to have a cat called Willow. Evil was he. It sounds very evil. So who's coming out to stop this MJF crap? Lol. Raymond. Better than Pavement Portland. Good lad. I think the person that could stop it could be Wardlow. This is a celebration. And I think that could be building up to the stipulation at Revolution. I think we're going to get MJF and CM Punk again. But I think we're going to have it in a cage because I think Wardlow's going to help CM Punk now. Maybe. I don't know, man. And out strolls PM Punk. PM Punk. CM Punk just strolls out. No music. Bit of a beaten man here. Tony Schiavone comes out. CM Punk is watching the monitor. He's about as suspect as his spray tan, obviously, talking about Wardlow confusing him. Help with the Dynamite ring. CM Punk's got some friends to help him out this time. Who are his friends? Who are the friends? This is exciting with all the rumours of debuts, isn't it? It's Darby. Bloody Darby. Go on, lad. Darby and Stein. And they've all brought the equalizers. They all have. Awesome, man. Darby Allin, get in the bro. He wants a rematch right now. CM Punk wants a rematch with Wardlow because he's blaming him for the loss. This is epic. What an opening. CM Punk telling Wardlow to grow a pair of balls and leave these jacks. Freaking awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't liked the video, it really helps us out if you do, man. MJF saying he beat him by himself. Sorry, my head's turned way too far, isn't it? That must be real annoying for you guys. Let me just get more of the boiling shot. How about that? Is that better? Yes. Punk has just arrived. Yeah, man. They're begging for a rematch. FTR versus Sting and Darby by the looks of it. So will we see Bay versus MJF because both are now pushing for the belt? But who would be face? Is this the will one turn face both the great heels? But MJF is the better heel of the two. I think MJF is still embroiled in this sort of Sting, CM Punk, Wardlow thing. So whilst I agree that it seems like he should be going for the belt right now, I think he's got a title. I think it'll just be Cole, and I don't think they'll fight to do it. I think we'll see how this Lance Archer match goes, and maybe Cole faces him at the end of tonight. Maybe. I think. Anyway, Raymond, I get what you're saying. But MJF's embroiled in this. MJF will be facing CM Punk, I think, again. But people want to see it because it was great. MJF saying he'll give CM Punk a match anytime. It can't be Tweedledum or Tweedle dipshit, he says about Sting. saying that CM Punk needs to find a new partner. Wardlow's got a match next. Better than the best in the world, and you know it, he says. I'm worried my battery's not charging. God, this help is just bizarre, let me tell you. Oh, who knows? It's in. Let's see. I think that's what's happening anyway. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it'll be... Who's the partner? Is the partner the big debut? Who'd be impressive? Andrade El Idolo versus Sting and Darby coming up next, or face to face with Sting and Darby. Nice. So it makes sense how they're transitioning from that storyline into the next storyline because they've just brought Sting and Darby out. So many storylines to go with because you can make a new story every week and tease it for a long time. Absolutely, Raymond. Absolutely. And that's part of the reason I love doing these streams, dudes. Like, just getting your opinions and hearing your storylines. Like, you guys generally book something better than I ever could. Wardlow first turn at Revolution, I guess. Absolutely, could be. I mean, they sort of teased it a lot. We know that it's coming at some point. We know that something's going to happen. So let's see where it goes, my dudes. Bryan Danielson as a partner for CM Punk. He's too sort of on his own journey at the minute, Danielson. He's going to be Moxley. He's going to be facing Moxley at Revolution. So you've got to keep him heel for now, I think. Greetings, Todd. How are you? A bit headachy, a bit feverish. Not too great, Todd, but I hope you are doing well, my friend. I'm sweating already. This is weird. 2 segments on Dynamite without a match. Not going to lie, I miss the days when they started every Dynamite with a banger tag team match. Mate, they've got the best tag team division in the world, and they were giving us incredible matches every week, weren't they? I know the time you're talking about, Jeff, because I love that as well. However, I will say that this feels big. This feels like sports entertainment done right. I mean, you think of what we've just seen there, sort of iconic moments like MJF coming down on a throne, CM Punk coming out as a broken man, while at the same time calling back on his old rivalry with Darby Allin and Sting as backup. We've seen them obviously teaming up together. I think there's a lot of good stuff in there for me. Yeah, for me, Jeff, just my opinion. Where's your belt? My belt's at home. I'm currently at my girlfriend's, Raymond. There were 2. I'd say the 2 segments he's referring to is the Pinnacle celebration and then the CM Punk interference, I'd say probably. Poran, thanks, Jackie. Thanks, Jackie. 2 halves. First was rough, but Sting saved the second half. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I enjoyed Sting. I enjoyed it all, to be honest with you. I like MJF being a cocky little arsehole. Love it. I'm with you, says Jackie Boy. Fair, MJF cuts a great promo, so I can forgive stuff like this from him. Yeah, man. Yeah. And we have Tony Schiavone backstage with Sting, Darby Allin, and Andrade. Let's see what they're going to say. Finally, I find your boss. Darby, apparently Sting is his boss, his manager now. Everyone's saying that Darby Allin works with Sting. I mean, that'll be a cracking match, them two. Mano, says Sting. Darby has bigger things to do than work for Andrade, like become the next TNT World Champion. Still going for the TNT Championship. Andrade saying, you will work for me. We have something in common. You won the TNT Championship. Andrade saying he's the next TNT champion. So this is interesting. This is building up to a match between Darby one thing's for sure, he means it, says Sting. Bringing the reality of the situation there to poor Darby. What would you do without Sting saying that? Oh, here we go. We have the Blade coming out. So, guys, I guess isn't it? Is it the Blade versus question mark, or the Blade and someone else versus question mark? This could be our debut, guys. Blade's looking great, man. He's in proper good shape at the minute. Wardlow coming out. This is a qualifier for the ladder match, I believe, isn't it? Plus a hot kiss too. I really love you, baby. No kisses right now, though, please. Back from eating dinner, says Sassy. Eve was outstanding Saturday. I'm sure Dynamite will be. Raw happened. Mate, I'm loving it so far. I've had a lot of good storytelling. Happy. Why does everyone keep saying bum today? What the hell is that? Hi, Anthony. Hello, Mikhail. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. How is Hans ahead of me? I don't know, man. I don't know. Can we get some more likes? Guys, it really helps out if you like the channel. So we're on a baby channel, trying to grow. We've hit 1,000. We're just trying to sort out the monetization thing, which isn't like, because we won't make any money off it, like apart from maybe super chats and stuff like that. Oh, thanks for the like, baby. Someone just give me a like on the Facebook. I don't even know who it is, and I can't click on my phone to find out. I know it's Wardlow and the Blade. That is the match we're getting. Wardlow's just going to destroy him. But what's going to happen next? Again, continuing the story of MJF, we've had a very strong theme of that at the start of the match. And they've actually blended the segments in really nicely in terms of a storytelling perspective, in my opinion. Thanks to whoever likes us on the Facebook. I mean, I prefer the love hearts on the Facebook. Just saying, I can't get love out on YouTube, so I might as well get love out on Facebook, right? The debuts against Isiah Kassidy. Thank you. So yeah, Isiah Kassidy, a member of the Hardy family. Oh, it's a question mark. It might not be the debut. CM Punk and question mark versus FTR. Maybe the debut is going to be there. Who is CM Punk going to find to help him beat FTR? Texas Death Match still to come. Main event. A stacked show, guys. A stacked show. No, MJF kissing that gal. Lol. Oh, man, that was a kiss and a half, wasn't it? That was a kiss and a half. Better not show my girlfriend that. She'll expect kisses like that. I love kissing. But I can't do that all the time. Quite surprised. I mean, this is another squash, isn't it, by Wardlow, but a little bit more competitive because we've got both guys are sort of competitive within the brands, aren't they? If Bray is the surprise, Amph, do you have splash-proof gear for when Domhausen is near you? I'll get one too. If the Fiend is the surprise, then Dom will be... I can guarantee you Dom will be on the stream next week. So does Danhausen join Sting and Darby since he paints his face to just trying to figure out if he's be a decent fit there or use him elsewhere? Interesting. I think you have... If I was using... Nice on the stairs. I know you guys are in picture-in-picture. A lot of talking segments. Face of the Revolution, qualifying match, still to come. Who's that going to be? Jade Cargill versus AQA. Danhausen, how would I use Danhausen? I'd have him as the kind of comic relief of the show. WWE's had success with it in the past, and I only go to WWE because thingy. I don't think you need to have him as a necessary wrestler. I think him just popping up in bizarre places would make people laugh. I think we all just need a laugh right now, and he's a fun character, To have for someone to open a door in the Texas Death Match and Danhausen's there just eating a Twinkie, I think it'd be really funny, visual comedy, That's kind of how I'd use Danhausen at the moment, personally. Just have him as this sort of almost mascot, I guess. I mean, I'm sure, I'm not saying he can't wrestle. I know that he can wrestle, but I think that would be a good place for him, especially with him still getting over an injury. Have him as this sort of comedy segment on where is Danhausen going to pop up? Hi, Anthony. Very sorry that Eve Riot Girls Wrestling on Saturday. You don't have to apologise. I had a wonderful time. I don't know if you saw me in the live stream. Dom covered it. It is on the Eve channel. You can see me and Jack and Becky. We was on the camera side as well. We had a great time, man. It was freaking awesome. Thought this was going to be a squash, but saw the Crypt Keeper and the Blade might end up using a brick. He might too. He might too. No, man. It makes sense. This can be the match which Wardlow sort of struggles a little bit more and keep the Blade looking strong. And the Blade looks strong even in this, doesn't he? Even by just being able to last longer than 3 powerbombs by Wardlow, the Blade looks like a real competitor, And we know he's going to win, but that's cool. I've seen Danhausen so much, but never wrestling. I've seen him wrestling. I've watched him wrestle. He's very good. He's very comic. He's an iconic character. In terms of with Sting and Darby, I think you need to give Sting. You need to keep Darby sort of serious, and I think that Danhausen is going against that a little bit too much for my liking. Same here, says Jackie Boy. If Bray, Dom will be on the stream having a stream. He indeed will. R-Truth of AEW. Kind of. Yeah, that's a really good point, Sassy. R-Truth is a really good comic relief in WWE. There's been many weeks, especially when the 24/7 Championship first come about, that the best part of the show was R-Truth. And that's okay. It's a good position to be in the company. Bless you, says Mikhail. Eve had a great show last week. Congrats to Jetta and the crew for the fun matches. I know, I was there live. It was absolutely fantastic, Joseph. We had a great time. And that match was great. But also, I don't know if you've seen on Eve Plus, but the main event between with Laura Di Matteo was outstanding. Sorry, I can't remember the other lady's name. It was absolutely freaking mind-blowingly good. I saw you and Bex on camera. I was visible in Debbie Keitel's match, giving her coffee. Yes, Jack did get involved in the wrestling, so do check that out on the Debbie Keitel match. The Forbidden Door is Little Jimmy. Live R-Truth. R-Truth is, he's a fun character. Here we go, the power bombs, and the crowd are going freaking mental for this. There's the third one on the Blade. You can tell that they're using this so Wardlow can work on his offense and and a fourth before standing on him. Great work, man. Great work. He's doing great work, is Wardlow, man. You can tell they're using this so Wardlow can work on more offense and a little selling in anticipation of a bigger match for him down the road. 100%, Jeff. 100%. And why would you not want that for him, in a bigger setting? Don't just have that match on Dark. Let's see it on Dynamite. Wardlow's kind of being propelled. Sean Spears with the chair to the back of the Blade. Maybe next week he'll get his ass kicked, too. The Inner Circle team meeting is up next. Inner Circle completely broken apart right now. Something from Penta. What's he going to say? Oh, he says when Malachi spit into his face last week, he spit into his soul. Is Penta joining the House of Black? Ooh, interesting. Penta or School? I don't know enough about the history of Penta. That's exciting, though. Penta looks like he's getting a small character change. Is Penta going to join the House of Black? I love the fact that they're really using the green mist or black mist or whatever you want to call it. That guy in the crowd, when that guy was singing behind him, he was like, "You're singing Fozzy? You're singing Fozzy?" It's hilarious. Jericho, Sammy, and Jake Hager all coming out right now. missing Santana Ortiz. That's where the friction has been recently. I don't know if it was the pint or the fact I hadn't had a drink in a month, but both pints were beautiful. I think the second was cider. It wasn't, so it, it must have been good for you. Thank you again for buying them. I need to get you drunk. Not a problem, man. You do enough for us, Jackie boy. You know that. Smiley Bands, what's up, brother? From another mother, Smiley. Hope you're doing well, mate. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us for the AEW Dynamite live stream. Great to have all of your input into the event. We're 30 minutes into this live stream. I was a little bit late. Karma for the brass knuck stuff. Indeed, man. Indeed. Crowd still loving singing Judas to him. Inner Circle breaks tonight, and does Jericho forgives Ortiz and Santana? I think he's going to try to. I think he's going to try to remain face throughout all this. And it makes sense. I mean, they brought him in as a heel. He had this hit with Judas that crowds wanted to sing, and actually, it's a good point in the show for the live audience. I imagine if I was in the live audience, I'd love that moment. It's a bit like Santana and Ortiz coming out with their own theme music. Proud and powerful. Have they got face paint on? No, they don't. So this is all because of their relationship with Eddie Kingston. Rich, that's going to be the match at Revolution. It's Jericho versus Kingston of some capacity. Rich Swans needs to be in AEW. He's fun to watch. That'd be great. That'd be great. It's a great entrance song. It is, Todd, and it is important. Just your reminder that Hager still exists. Yes, he's getting paid a lot of money. Paid a lot of money. Contracts are up soon. I honestly, I don't see what he brings to the brand personally. Sorry. I wonder if the Forbidden Door is Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, or LAX. Yeah, man. It took it away from the fans who wanted to see Chris Jericho wrestle. I want to know why he did it. Enough of this corny shoot. It's interesting because they didn't break up when they sort of had the opportunity to do it last year at All Out, was it? Because they haven't really done Out since then. Chris Jericho only cares about one person, and that's Chris Jericho. Get it. Santana Ortiz are friendly with Kingston. Indeed, GCW getting more entertaining each week. Well, Dom's been covering a lot of it, and Dom's been loving it, man. So, yeah, good. I do strongly believe that have they taken over NWA as the sort of fourth biggest brand in the US? I don't know. Maybe. A lot of news coming from GCW. Some big news from NWA as well, and Eve working together. Saying that Santana Ortiz are coming to Jericho's rescue. Is he wrong? No, it's not wrong. It all makes sense. He's not done, so don't speak yet, Chrissy boy. The days of them playing second fiddle are over and done with, and they're getting a cheer for it. I think people want to see Proud and Powerful do well. It was always Jericho that stood in the way. This is his face as hell, man. I mean, this is good stuff. This is a breakup that makes sense. Oh, saying that if it wasn't for Ortiz, he would have dropped his ass a long time ago. Now you may speak. Calling the shot, Santana. Like the fact Jericho's not trying to be an asshole either. Remind me a lot of Eddie Guerrero. This is great. I hope they don't do a heel threat turn straight away. Like, I don't need this. I'm loving this as a... What has Eddie Kingston ever done for you in AEW? Again, cracking point from Jericho. Oh, Jericho calling himself in the influencer. Sammy Guevara looking a bit shocked at Jericho as well. Jericho's looking good as well. Had a chance to be the tag team champions. February the 17th. But they lost to the Young Bucks. I had nothing to do with Jericho. I mean, again, it's just makes sense what they're saying. They're all right. I brought you into the inner circle. I can kick you the hell out, says Jericho. But I think they've already left Jericho. That's like saying, you can't leave me because I'm firing you. Maybe he invited the wrong two members of LAX to join. Ouch. Burn. You got Homicide and Hernandez's number. Oh. Going into it. And Jericho leaning into it, man. Make my face go blue, baby. This is cool. Shut up, Sammy. Said Jericho. Oh. All breaking apart here, baby. People chanting for Sammy now. Sammy Guevara shutting up Chris Jericho. Wow, this is cool. I'm enjoying it. I didn't think I'd enjoy this segment. I'd assumed they'd break up after Blood and Guts. Yes. Yeah. Is Keith Lee in AEW in it? He hasn't been revealed yet. Apparently there was talk of the Inner Circle breaking up last year, but it was turned down. Yes. And I think Jericho wanted to do it at the pay-per-view as well, but again, they said, no, let's give him a... And that was a thing that the Pinnacle should have won, to be honest, in terms of their story. Sammy Guevara taking his jacket off. Unless they can figure it out. Sammy Guevara throwing his coat into the ring. Has a surprise wrestling match happened yet? No, not yet, Dale. But there's also another surprise wrestling match. As CM Punk is currently looking backstage for someone to help him fight against FTR. Freaking awesome episode so far, guys. I am loving this. I've got a banging headache. And I'm feeling a bit shivery. Sammy saying they need to sort it out. Saying that Eddie's never done anything for him. Saying that Eddie Kingston is one of the brothers in arms. A little history lesson where they come from. If they have an issue with the dirt talk, they deal with it with fists. So we're going to get Hager and Jericho versus them two next week. Wow. We settle it once and for all. Interesting. wanting him to have an attitude adjustment. You dig? Jericho is so cool. You better be here. Attendance is mandatory. Santana looking in the camera and laughing. Next week, guys. Really good stuff, man. It all made sense. The drama all made sense. It wasn't like a massive heel turn. Everyone was just speaking their mind. Oh, is he still with it? On your ice. Cool. P&P need the tag belts like yesterday. Yeah, man. Oh, the Young Bucks are here. I've not seen them for a while. I'm saying let's fight right here. Adam Cole coming in from behind. Oh. So does that mean Orange Cassidy is going to help Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero? PTE trigger. I wonder where Bray Wyatt will land. That is entertaining. That is exciting, isn't it? Switchblade era, is that? It's a bloody Jay White. Jay White coming in. Did anyone see that coming? Jay White just come in, just walked in and beat up Chuck. What? Right. Isiah Kassidy versus question mark now. Is this going to be versus Jay White? What? Well, it's a forbidden door, guys. That's exactly what it is. The thing with New Japan continues. You don't know, Jack. I was thinking that too. After Blood and Guts, they break up, but things changed that. Indeed, they did. Outstanding, says Sassy. I loved it. Who do you think it's going to be? I mean, I thought Jeff Hardy in this match probably, but apparently not. Apparently it was Jay White. Well, it seems that way. Very cool, though. Maybe they will join a Danielson faction. CM Punk and Sting, says Dale. No, he come out with CM Punk and Sting, and part of the stipulation is he isn't allowed to use CM Punk and Sting. So, interesting. Best part of the segment, Hager doing so much by doing absolutely nothing. Was he just watching and just laughing? Don't see Sammy get in the middle of this. He did, didn't he? It was cool. Brothers in Arms, Kingston, Ortiz, Santana, Homicide, and Mox. Indeed, Sassy. Exciting stuff. Oh, imagine if it's the Usos. Wow. Who's Jay White? Jay White was in New Japan. Bray, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic wrestler. Worked with Impact recently as well. Had a match at one of their pay-per-views. Cracking wrestler. I mean, Bray Wyatt would be entertaining. Hell, it would be. Speechless on Wyatt. And so am I. To be honest, when I first saw the greased hair, I thought it was Omega back. But yeah, Jay White, man, that's cool. So what's going on there? What's going on there with Jay White helping the Elite out? Is that setting up Omega and Jay White in AEW? Freaking hell. Best part of the show so far is the Switchblade, says Joseph. It was cool, man. It was cool. Joseph, you're not enjoying the show? I'm loving it. I mean, I know there's not been much wrestling, but where is Mr. Kennedy, when we need him? Where is he? Maybe he's the debut Smiley. That'd make you smile, wouldn't it, love? White matches are so good indeed. I don't know who Jay White is. What's the story on him? I don't know enough about him myself, Jeff. I know that he was big in New Japan. I've seen some of his matches, and they are really, really good in a similar sort of vein to Omega, really. Really solid matches. Anyone else got any more information on Jay White that likes to share it? Please do. He's currently working with New Japan, has done work with Impact recently in another exchange that they did for one of the pay-per-views. I'm still thinking Keith Lee will be on. Well, one of the segments was announced as Tony Khan has a major announcement. So Who the hell knows? Maybe they're just bringing out a lot of people. It leads to God versus Redragon or Bucks. It could indeed do. It could indeed do. President Kennedy, says Jackie Boy. Jay White is literally big in Japan, which says enough, doesn't it? Jeff Adams, top heel on New Japan, former IWGP champion. There we go. I didn't want to confirm if he was IWGP champion or not, but I thought he was. Who's the question mark? Bum 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 bum. Who am I? Who am I? It's Keith Lee. Keith Lee. Keith Lee is in AEW. It's not Bearcat Lee. It's Keith Lee. Limitless, baby. Here he is. Keith Lee is in AEW. We've had Jay Lethal. We've now had Keith Lee. Has held 11 championships in 8 different promotions. AEW just signing all the best wrestlers. Hey, are you a good wrestler? You a good wrestler? Yeah, come over here. Come wrestle with us. Freaking amazing, man. Freaking amazing. Go on. That makes viewing AEW even better, doesn't it? Amazing. Amazing. Limitless Keith Lee in AEW. No way. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, I don't think Isiah Kassidy has a chance in this match, does he? $47 minutes. I need to write that somewhere. Ain't got anywhere to write it. Jack, will you send me a message on Facebook saying 47 minutes so I know where to edit it from? Mad, he's shitting himself in the ring right now. Shitting himself. Who's that? It's Keith Lee. Looking beast, man. Looking ball. I tell you what, Keith Lee had a cracking match in it wasn't Eve. It was it was in one of the other promotions Dan worked in. Absolutely fantastic matches. Oh, bask in his glory chance. Great. Jay White has been on Impact recently and New Japan. Not sure if he signed to anyone. To be honest, think there would be more. Keith Lee just makes an impression, right? Makes an impression. He runs at him and then he flies through the air. This is great. This is great. From one side of the ring to the other. Wow. Oh, bask in his glory, indeed. What's he going to do next? Here we go. Oh, leapfrog going down. Keith Lee not missed a step. Massive crossbody. And just breathing, man. Just soaking it all in. The fans are eating this up, baby. Eating this up. Do you think AEW need another faction like the Hurt Business or NWO? They've got a lot of factions, man. I mean, I don't think having another faction hurts them at all. Bingo says, indeed, man. You won the give me a whole bingo game. Freaking heck, I suspected this, but it's brilliant. It is. It's awesome. And the thing is, Keith Lee, without the limitations that were put on him in another company. Speaking of the other company, is that his WWE gear? It may have been, but it may be a logo that Keith Lee owns and designed, potentially. I called it. Yes, you did, Todd. Yeah, here comes the Grizzly, indeed. Will there be other surprises tonight? We've just had 2 major surprises. Some great storytelling, some great in-ring stuff happening. Keith Lee just picking up Isiah Kassidy. He runs down. Isiah Kassidy gets a drop kick. Keith Lee ran through a clothesline and then just smashes him out the ring. Brilliant. I mean, will there be other surprises tonight? There's potential, isn't there? I mean, who's CM Punk's partner? Matt Hardy walking away. If Isiah Kassidy doesn't win, he's going to have to make some changes, and he is walking out on Private Party. Is this setting up a big turn for Matt Hardy? A friend coming in. Matt Quinn grabbing the leg of Keith Lee. Keith Lee just booted him off. Isiah goes for the cutter. He does get the cutter. Keith Lee going, what the hell was that? It's going to be CM Punk and Shane McMahon, and then the best in the world. That would be freaking hilarious, Dale. I would mark out for that. I've got it, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Did you send me that message? 47 minutes. Just send me it on my Facebook. They use Mickie James at the Royal Rumble, so AEW will get an active star, or Jeff Snow compete would be paid off that way. Yeah, I mean, there's potential for that. There's also potential for Jeff Hardy to have a legal option because of the drug tests that he did that came back to prove that Jeff Hardy wasn't on drugs at the time of his dismissal, which could have been the reason that WWE gave for his dismissal, which would be, just slapping down his leg, which would then be unfair dismissal and could go to legal. So he could have threatened him with legal action unless they let him out within 90 days to compete. That was my sort of thinking on it, but we've got Keith Lee. It's cool. I nearly stuck the fork up out my mouth when you said Keith Lee was on AEW. Thank you, Smiley, and thank you, Jack, for sending me that message, mate. There we go. Keith Lee with a pin. Spirit Bomb. This is Limitless, baby. Exciting. Matt Quinn coming, attacking from behind. Interesting. Someone's already got a Keith Lee logo in the crowd. Private Party taking out Keith Lee. Not allowed to enjoy the moment. Isiah Kassidy being caught by Keith Lee. And here comes Matt Quinn. But grabbing him for Hurricanrana, but Keith Lee just catching him. Just catching him. Spirit Bomb onto the back of Isiah Kassidy. And another one. Oh, he's taking him up. Is he up for the apron? Yeah, there's one on the apron. What would have been cool? And I think he could have done it. And he just smiles away as he's doing it. Keith Lee's great, isn't he? Fantastic. I mean, for those of you that sort of watch Keith Lee in WWE, he's completely different. Like, more of his NXT style, but his main roster style, like, was nothing compared to what he is now. Lee looks too good. Indeed, he did. Mercedes Martinez and Britt Baker. Thunder Rosa is never surprised. And this last Friday on Friday. I hadn't seen that Rampage, but if Thunder Rosa's on it, I'm quite happy to watch it. That sounds like a freaking awesome match. Is it next week on Dynamite? They're having Mercedes and Thunder as well. No DQ. You don't know what you get yourself into. Wow. I'm looking forward to that. We've still got the massive title match to go, guys. The Texas Death Match between Hangman Adam Page and Lance Archer. How exciting. Lee looks too good. He did, man. He looked great. AEW just makes me glad I'm a wrestling fan. And me too, Jack. Me too. Sammy Guevara coming out. Has he got some notepads? Is he going to have a lot of sad faces on? I've got dentist tomorrow. I'll ask her what DMD means. Do, man. Do. Simon Guevara coming out. I think I'm going to have to pop to toilet real quickly, guys. Just bear with me, and I will be back in a few minutes. Oh dear. Oh. And I've made a coffee and I'm back. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. CM Punk coming out now. Who is going to be CM Punk's tag team partner? And are we getting another surprise right here? CM Punk comes out. I love the fact we get to see CM Punk wrestle every week, by the way. A CM Punk versus FTR? Yeah, I'm down. I got someone, he's saying. I've got someone. Keith Lee pulling double duty? Fine with that. So it's not allowed to be Sting or Darby Allin, guys. What a great show this is. How exciting. Oh, it's Moxley. Moxley and CM Punk. Nice. Nice. Who's going to help him beat up FTR? It's only John Moxley. It's only bloody John Moxley. MJF getting pissed off about this. You make everything groovy. I mean, that was good and all, but I was really looking forward to this Bearcat attitude, and it just fell short, really. I thought it was awesome. I think the Bearcat character is owned historically by WWE. I was being sarcastic, Jack. Yeah, of course he was. I hope WWE enjoys all the hard work they put into that Bearcat character. What a waste, man. What a freaking waste, mate. What a waste of a one. I mean, I didn't even watch the Bearcat shite. Adams, plus they might get Mia as a package deal. They probably will. Yeah, why not? I mean, if she wants to work with her. Yeah, great, good for her. Unless Mia has other ambitions as well, and that's cool. Maybe she wants to Akira. I think we've got another surprise in store. Moxley, yeah, I mean, it's great for the fans, though, isn't it, dudes? Here we go. Mox. Would have loved it if Mox come out in a Joe Burrow shirt. What shirt's he wearing then? Akira. CM Punk and John Moxley. Go on, explain the Joe Burrow thing because I don't get it. I'm reading Moxie's book in the show and the shows in Cincinnati. How we didn't guess. Oh, is tonight's show in Cincinnati? Is it? Jeff, you missed a good show. I don't know how far away it is for you. They're always there playing there, aren't they? Good for them, man. Need to play the UK, man. So I can not do a stream. Have a week off. You made my heart sing. You make everything groovy. I bet the Keith Lee thing's tweeted hard, isn't it? Nice. AEW working with charity to prevent heart disease, being very open about how much money is going to the charity. Good for them. Good for them. CM Punk being knocked down now by Dax Harwood. Oh, I bet CM Punk's going to love working with these, man. Two old-fashioned wrestlers, CM Punk and Howard, having a good little technician off at the start of the match. Right in Punk Street, really, isn't it? Texas Death match still to come, and we've got the Jade Cargill match still to come as well, guys. There it is, versus AQA. An open challenge, and unfortunately, I don't think that's going to last very long. The Professor's 5-minute rookie challenge, Serena Deeb's challenge, still to come up. Joe Burrow's the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback. They're playing in the Super Bowl Sunday. They're in Atlantic City tonight, not Cincinnati. Thank you, Jeffy boy. That's why you didn't travel all the way to go see it. But what a show to have seen, man. What a show to have seen. The Forbidden Door was open. We got the debut. We got everything that Tony Khan's tweet said about. Tony Khan says he did have an announcement. I don't know. Might have been cut. Hopefully next week or so, I get a 4-wheel frame to walk better. I'm legit dead excited. Indeed, man. Mox, of course, it says sassy. Of course it is. It's Branko Shallow watching over on the Facebook. How you doing, brother? John Moxley. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you, Futuristic. I didn't think I'd be able to do it tonight, to be perfectly honest. I've been so up and down with my illness. EC dub chants coming now from the crowd. Guy in the third row is wearing sunglasses. What are you doing? What are you doing? Howard with John Moxley now in the ring. John Moxley's looking so much better, man. So much better. Nashville next week. Debut in Connecticut. I mean, each of these shows are massive, aren't they, man? I got a bloody love that. Was that from Branko? Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. I'm good. How are you? I'm great, mate. I'm really good. Well, I'm feeling a bit sick, but should we say? Kick now to the face of Howard. And another one. Here, Anth doesn't like his cold. He's not down with the sickness. I'm not indeed, Jackie boy. I'm not indeed, mate. I'm not down with the sickness. One little bit. Howard taking out CM Punk, Dax Wheeler getting the distraction, and we're getting that workover on the leg that we saw so much in the last match. A lot of tape on his leg. Really sort of disorientating Punk with his double attack. And really going for that leg now. They know how to work over a body part as a tag team, man. They really do know how to work over a body part. Oh, nice. Dax pushing Cash over so that he falls over with the leg locked in. Wrenching on CM Punk's leg. Looks great, man. FTR. Aren't they amazing? Chop now. Oh, CM Punk fighting back. Don't think he liked them chops. Oh, and Howard jumping out, hitting the camera that they've just gone to in the shot. Brilliant. CM Punk gets a tag from Moxley. Moxley coming in with multiple clotheslines. Getting back up quickly. Mox looking sharp, man. Mox looking sharp. It's good to see him back. Picking him up, going for the paradigm shift. Not even doing the paradigm shift, just flipping him off backwards. Dax going back. Massive German. How good is Mox looking? Going up, ready again for another suplex. Mox is looking great, man. Double paradigm shift is this? Double DDT, baby. Double DDT, baby. It's these little things that he's doing as well. Like, he's all like, come on then. While he's got one in a headlock. Great shit, man. CM Punk with a flying forearm onto Dax. It's a springboard lariat almost. Going for a massive dive onto both of them, but being caught. Moxley coming up. Tope Suicida knocks in all three men down. This is great. Mox getting up slowly. We're going into picture-in-picture. Hope you feel better. Thank you, mate. I should do soon, I have no doubt. The Keith Lee stuff just sewn up. TK's third straight, Tony Khan's third straight Booker of the Year award. Yeah. I mean, the thing with Tony Khan is he sees someone's available that's great, and he goes, "Can we have him, please? Can we get him in? I think I've got a space for him. Let's make it happen." The interesting point is where he starts letting people go to make room for all these people, or does he get new deals? I don't know, man. I mean, Keith Lee is a big thing that will get people watching. When he gets Jeff Hardy, which will happen, that's a big thing for AEW. That's oh shoot, CM Punk just tackling Dax into the corner, but he proper lands on the barricade. He's already bleeding in the mouth, I think. Dax Howard. Cash Wheeler being thrown over the barricade now. This is great. I know you guys are in picture-in-picture, but this is fun. Mox has never looked better. And actually, I'd say the Book of the Year isn't just about the people he's bringing in. It's about the stories he's telling, man. It's about the stories. It's about giving us the matches that we want to see. It's beautiful stuff. Moxley chopping away at Cash Wheeler. Mox has never looked better. Agree, man. I agree. I think this is the best he's ever looked. I'm more excited about Mox than I was for a long time. Like, I didn't even really like his title reign. Mox has been thrown into the steps. These guys are just loving working together as well, aren't they? Love that suplex fix with the thing Mox do. Looks like he's just throwing away some trash. It's great, isn't it, Jeff? To me, it's the idea that he's going into a paradigm shift and he lifts them up and just drops them. It's great. Don't do the table announcer spot. That RIP Timekeeper's table. But can we stop doing that every week? It just becomes a spot. It's Wednesday next. I mean, it's just, if you keep using that table all the time, it loses its impact. It didn't need to happen in this match. They were doing great stuff without that. I mean, so there you go. They're even pointing it out to you because you guys have come back from break. And they're like, here's the table. This is where the table got destroyed. Don't need it, man. This match didn't need it at all. Hey, Anthony. Lovely to see you, Michael. How are you doing? I wasn't going to watch AEW tonight. I'm glad I did. What a show. Michael, mate, I've loved it, mate. I've loved it. I know there's a lot of story, but I am enjoying the living crap out of it. 9 count as Cash Wheeler now with his knee on Moxley. Mate, Michael, it's been wonderful. This is the match I didn't know I needed. And Michael, I'll put up my reaction to Keith Lee after I finish the stream, after this show's finished. Just want to enjoy the wrestling with you all. And yeah, you can check that out if you want. I can't believe it as well. Jay White. Branko Shallow. I don't know if I said my rating to you all about the Rumble, but I gave it a 5.3 out of 10. Kind of harsh. But the Rumble was a huge disappointment. 5.3? I'd give it a 3 out of 10 if I was grading it. But I missed the Women's Rumble, which I imagine was really good. And some of the matches were solid. They were solid. They were fine. I just don't care. That Rumble was just garbage, wasn't it? Always hate that spot. And me too, Joseph. Sorry. The timekeeper table going down has to mean something. Exactly. Not going to lie. Probably not going to happen. But I want them to run back another Omega Mox Lights Out match. Mate, I'd love that. I'd love that. What a match that was, Jeff. What a match that was. I think a lot of people have forgot about it now. But yeah, still one of my favourites that AEW has ever put on. One of my favourites as well. One of my favourites. That's the thing with the Lights Out matches. That's why I didn't like the Orange Cassidy Adam Cole. Lights Out matches have a lot of legacy. You're talking about Moxley and Omega in one of AEW's best matches. If you're into hardcore wrestling, that match is insanely good. They had one of the best matches of last year in a Lights Out match with Dr. Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa, and it was outstanding. I loved watching that. Watched it back multiple times. Will quite happily watch it tomorrow. You know, it's just a match I can continue to watch and just love every moment of it. I was glad when we covered it because it was at the St. Patrick's Day Massacre or something like that. We had Dan with us, Dan Reed, who's obviously worked with both girls and gives some cracking insight into it as well. So that was a special moment for me. It was cool. Yeah, Lights Out matches rock. And last week. I mean, was it last week or the week before? Leg drop onto Moxley, kick out. Oh, I keep getting shivers up my spine. I really enjoyed the Inner Circle bit, to be honest. Michael, I really enjoyed it too. Didn't look forward to it. I love the spotted leg drop from FCR. I wasn't looking forward to it when I saw it was advertised. It was great. It was so well done. It was everyone speaking had reason to be saying what they were saying. And when you can do that in wrestling, when stories make sense, it's great. It's great. So, love the opening bit as well. Well, that's harsher than mine, but it's a fair rating. Yeah, well. What a blurry at there, turning him inside out, man. aside from the opening promo, been brilliant so far with this episode. I've loved it all. I even enjoyed the opening promo, but yeah, no, it's cool. And it built up this we're seeing now. I love the subtleties between Wardlow and MJF, and then CM Punk coming out as a broken man. I really enjoyed all that. I would like an asylum match. Well, if they can do it better than they did in WWE, I'd be down with it. And I have a feeling they probably could as well. Yeah, lights out means a level of brutality that Orange Cassidy has no business being in. Jeff, I can kind of agree with that, man. I can agree with that. I mean, they give it so that Adam Cole can say, well, I didn't take a loss. It was a lights out match, but it's bullshit. Maybe Baker versus Rosa in a cage at Revolution. Oh, you want to see it at Revolution, do you, Joseph? I mean, it's a match, isn't it, that we all want to see. Me? I kind of don't want to see it again just yet. CM Punk hitting him off the apron. Moxley now with him on top. Why are we getting two women's segments straight after each other in a minute? Why haven't we had one like the Serena Dean 5-minute challenge earlier? Wow, a doomsday device by John Moxley and CM Punk. Awesome. Whoever expected that to happen. What a load of fun. And what fun for the crowd. The crowd are going to be burnt out after this match. So I hope they can keep the energy for Paige, and because this has been great, hasn't it? This has been great. What a match, man. Oh, Cash Wheeler with a swinging DDT using the apron for 12. This has been great. Yeah, I kind of want them to save Baker and Rosa, but that's just me. That's just, I just want to see. I kind of want Rosa to take the belt off Britt, but I kind of don't want that just yet. So, just my opinion. Sorry, Joseph. I feel like I'm disagreeing with a lot that you're saying. It's not intentionally. I'm just sort of giving you my opinions. Yeah. What happened? He hits him with the ring bell and he still kicks out. Wow. He wants the rematch with MJF so badly. The build of Punk versus MJF. I don't know who wins that match. I'll be excited. Let me tell you. And it'll be a stipulation. Yeah, March 17th, 2021, St. Patrick Day's Massacre, nearly a year ago. I enjoyed Summer Rae's appearance at Sarah Logan's shocking return. Seeing Mickie James out, a smile on my face. And I was like, imagine she brought the trash bag WWE gave her after release and decided to bring it back and say, here, take your trash back, mother trucker. I like Summer Rae. She's my favourite diva wrestler. Great. She's just she's great at doing drama stories, but that's probably just me. No, that's all cool. That's all cool, Franco. I didn't really watch enough of Summer Rae. I saw the sort of latter end of her sort of stuff, but never really. But yeah, no, that's cool. Good. It's never bad to have a favourite wrestler. It's always cool. And, I like Doink the Clown, but, like, lots of people don't like Doink the Clown. Oh, a big rig on CM Punk, but Moxley is coming in to save it. Oh, you didn't need to hang around. We was on a long shot. A bit weird. I hope after the Hangman's match, the lights go out and Wyndham attacks him. Oh, Michael. Wow. Or after the match, the Bullet Club theme hits and a few of the guys attack Hangman, but that's only my dream. Michael, I think it's possible, man. I do think it's possible. I've already said earlier tonight, these two standing back to back, fighting off FTR. Great stuff, man. These four men. Isn't this fun, guys? What a match to see live. Oh, lovely. They didn't just do the bump spot. CM Punk going for his GTS and Moxley going for a paradigm shift. Oh, but CM Punk being pushed into Moxley. That was great. I was expecting him to do the typical heels get bumped into each other thing, and they didn't attend it round. Loved it. Looking for the pile driver. Moxley with a rear naked choke. Here comes Dax with a crossbody, but he rolls it through. But Aubrey Edwards is busy. Aubrey, he's tapping. He's tapping. Oh, Tully's hitting him with a jacket. CM Punk's like, what are you doing, old man? Oh, GTS the shit out of him. GTS the shit out of him. He's laughing. He's laughing. But is this CM's problem? Does he let himself get distracted? He's picking up Tully for a GTS, but Tully is fighting out. He delivered it, but he's getting pinned here. Oh, nearly gets pinned there. That would have been a good story. Let him get pinned there. Let him get pinned. Picking up CM Punk for the GTS. Moxley coming down. Paradigm shift gone, and paradigm shift at the same time. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. John Moxley doesn't even need to go for the pin. Goes for it just to add insult to injury. Cracking match, man. CM Punk's bringing it again. John Moxley, excellent way. FTR, one of the best tag teams in the business. That could have been a main event of any show. Any show. Any show. Freaking awesome. I hope after the Hangman match, the lights go out and Wyndham attacks him, or after the match, he hits the Bullet Club theme hits. A few of the guys attacked Hangman, but that is only my dream. So, I mean, we've seen Jay White on the show already. I think it'd be great I think Adam Cole versus Hangman is a match that you can put on at the pay-per-view. And I think that's a match I'd like to see. And give a bit of direction to Adam Cole after Orange Cassidy. And so, yeah, I could definitely see them coming out, the Elite coming out and attacking Hangman. Punk shouldn't have kicked out of that. I don't know which one, man. A really great match. Thought it was fantastic. Fantastic. My concern is, like, will the main event be able to top that? Because it should. You know, it's Adam Hangman Page, and we need to see him get some more work in the ring. Would love to, as champion. Would love to see Baker Rosa in a cage too, indeed. But would have to be the third in the series, not their next match. What do you do in the next one then? Because they've had this is the third match, isn't it? You've had them fight singles. You've had them fight lights out. This would be the third. Or do you count the first as the lights out because it was such a momentous moment? And I think they've got a few that have gone for a long time. I don't know. Was John Mox in too soon? How do you mean? I don't know. Tully with the jacket of doom. GTS the shit out of that jacket. That is voted my match of the year so far. Michael, I can understand why. I thought it was great. I just saw my match of the night. Indeed, Jack, I think we all did. That was better than the entire Rumble, lol. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? It was good. I loved Jeff and Punk last week. I loved Danielson and Page, 1 and 2. AEW spoiling us, man. Spoiling us. We're only in February. Are you a Nintendo fan? Huh. I mean, Mario's cool, isn't he? I've got a Wii U. You can say that again, Branko. I don't know what I said. Are you a Nintendo fan? Let me say that again. I think Nintendo's innovative and cartoony, and that's just what you need sometimes in video games. Me too, Michael. Cigar time, says Sassy. Knowing how to bring it. I've been told off for smoking on streams. I need to not smoke on streams. I am trying to quit though. John Moxley in too soon when he broke up the pin. Yeah, he was in way too soon, man. Way too soon. I'm a Nintendo fan, says Jack. Didn't John and Punk used to hate each other? I don't know, man. I don't know. A Nintendo Direct, which was awesome, and I loved it at this day. So a really good day for me. A Nintendo Direct. How do you mean? Sorry, Michael. AQA making her AEW debut. Good for her. She's 25 years old. She was trained by Booker T. Well, getting some promo time there to put herself over. Good for her, not just a jobber. Certainly got some investment in her, even though they're going to put in a match that she's not going to win, I'd assume. Way too early for Jade Cargill. Might happen in the future, though, you know? Nintendo Direct is a video today showing what's upcoming. Thank you so much. Thank you for explaining that to me. I didn't know. Cool. So what's exciting about Nintendo? What's happening in the future? Or not hate, I mean dislike. I don't know. I honestly don't know, man. Is it in his book? I don't know. It's a show they do on YouTube where they show off the games coming out in the future. Yeah, that's so cool, man. I didn't know about it. What games are coming out? We got a new Mario Kart out? It's always goes down well, doesn't it? Makes sense. It's a fun party game. I used to have the Wii U. I used to play Mario Party occasionally with people. Crack that out. Just like a board game, but I like board games, you know? Need more board games in my life. I was looking at there's a life-size Monopoly game in London. I was like, that sounds interesting. But it costs so much, man. Like you wouldn't believe how much it cost. Like £70 per person. And I can't see. I think it's more like an escape room than a live Monopoly game. And I want to play Monopoly for hours. That's all I want to do. We'd have to have a Monopoly night one night, guys. There we go. We'll figure that out in the future. I'm feeling a bit better and back on. We'll sort out a new thingy. A lot of stuff coming. Mario Kart DLC and a Disney Kart Racer has caught my eye. Nice, man. Is the Disney Kart Racer a Nintendo exclusive or is it for other brands? I've got my Farming Simulator and Far Cry 6 that I've been playing on recently. How exciting I am. Can we get a shout out for the Trek This Out podcast? Of course we can, Jack. I'm guesting third week on a show analysing the new episode of Discovery. By coincidence, it's called All In. Guys, if you're into Star Trek, Jack does so much for the channel. Please go and check out the Trek This Out podcast and go support him, man. He's here every week, keeping bad people out. He's the Wardlow of the podcast. I can't wait for him to tell me. I'll tell you a funny story about Saturday night in a second. Jade Cargill getting up, looking dominant in this match as we expected. I don't know if it's good to have Jade in here against another really green person. Give her a series with Deeb and she can really learn a lot. Jeff, yeah, man. Yeah. Or Thunder, or Ruby, or Ember, or whoever. Yeah. I mean, that looked great, that drop kick, and my streams froze. You motherfucker. AQA looking great, man. I'm also in for Monopoly. I don't know how would we play it. We'd have to figure out a way to play it. For all consoles, I think. Also finishing my wine party. So Sassy. Sassy's had cigars. She's had wine. Sassy's just having a freaking awesome time. The Professor's 5-minute rookie challenge next. Yeah, I think we can separate the women. The women need to have more of a presence on Dynamite, in my opinion. TBS is Dynamite. Oh, suplex on the outside. No, Punk and Mox respect one another. Mox talked to him about joining AEW. Did he really? Right, cool. Sassy's living right. Mate, Sassy knows a party, doesn't she? She knows a party. Always, says Sassy. Always. She's too cool. Too cool for school. Guys, after the end of the show, I've got to post up my Keith Lee reaction video. Do you know the Danhausen reaction video got like one of the most views of any video of our channel? So that basically means I've got to do it again, and hopefully we'll see some success with it again. So do like that video when you see it coming out. Cheers, Sassy, says Tars. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, I've got brew. Cheers. Happy Die. That's one of my girlfriend's brands. Happy Die. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I hope I'll be alive. Compared to China, yeah, well, let's see why. Doing push-ups in the ring. Big elbow. It's slowed down a bit, hasn't it? Is this I have so many expectations for Keith Lee video. Let's see how it does, man. That's all I can do, isn't it? I want the main event to start. Yeah, AQA's done some good stuff. It's just slowed right down. Is it in a break, Michael? Tell me that. Picking up AQA. Jade looking strong as hell, man. Dropping her down on the mat. Strength. Back senton from Jade. She's going to be TBS champion for a while, guys. She really is. Yeah, it's on break in the US. And we're back live. Mate, guys, I know you was in break. That slowed right down. Let's see what happens here. AQA coming back. It just came back. Thanks, Michael. I did catch. Sometimes when I'm streaming with someone, it's real difficult to catch moments like that. Hey guys, are you watching on YouTube? Do I have lines down the side of the stream there? Just let me know. I'll figure that out if it is. I think. Oh, glacial slow. Yeah, man. And that's one of the things, isn't it, about watching it on Fight? We need to accept that they're at a break. And actually, the fans need a break as well because they've had a freaking amazing match that's just happened. You need them to be fired up for the main event. And I don't know if they're filming Rampage afterwards, but geez Louise. AQA going around DDT. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh, I'm burning up again. No, I can't see lines. I see Bex's boiler here. Oh right. Oh, so there's no black lines at the side of the screen. That's fine as long as that should be the end of the screen. Where, hang on, there, the end of my finger. Shooting star first from AQA. Kick out. AQA getting a decent showing here. She's going to do it again. She's going to miss this time. I think she's going to miss this time. Jade Cargill up to her knees. She sort of fell off. It didn't work as a spot, did it, guys? It didn't work as a spot. Boot up. Elbows to the top of the rope there. AQO going for the crossbody, caught by Jade, who's looking great. That side slam, ragdoll side slam. Looks really good. Going with the underhook. Lifting her up. And gets jaded. Hey, jaded. Cool. Jade looks amazing. So jacked. Her and Ivy now from NXT and Camille from NWA. Probably most jacked women in all of wrestling. Also, Bianca Belair. Very strong. Yeah, man. 27-0. How far is she going to go? Who knows, man? I think it'll be far. I think it'll be very far. The Young Bucks and Adam Cole. Roppongi, Vike, and the Young Bucks. Adam Cole's not looking too good, is he? Looks white pale there. Oh, Young Bucks saying, let us know if you're going to invite Jay White next time. Him and Kenny were arch enemies. Jay White and Kenny, I think, next pay-per-view, maybe. Bullet Club for life. He's going to make his own statement. Interesting. The Young Bucks being kept out of the loop with the Elite. Not seen Redragon either, have we? Tonight. No lines, thank you. This has gone longer than expected. Yes, man. Just waited for Jaded, and there you go. Hey, Jaded. Love Aerosmith, guys. There isn't a woman in the back on Serena Deeb's level. Not a woman that can go 5 minutes in the ring with her. They're building up a debut here, aren't they? The 5-minute rookie challenge. Privilege that this lady gets to be in the ring with her. There's the security guard who looks like Brody Clay. She will gladly be the one to dig her grave. Oh, new gimmick. The Professor of Professional Wrestling. You can't argue with that, can you? You can't argue with it. And I'm the one who jaded you, said Jackie Evan. Imagine Jade being 31 and 1 like the Taker. It'd be longer than that, mate. 21 and 1. Yes, it is. 21 2. 21 2? Yes. I cannot see Jade losing to anyone in AEW's Women's Division. Britt Baker maybe not had a match yet, I don't think. It'll be big when she does lose it, but it's good. It's good. You can carry on doing that. I think Britt will lose the title before Cargill. Jade versus Britt. I mean, ooh, yeah. Jack Lol, I forgot Roman beat him. Yes. Doo-doo. Roman beats everyone. And then the year after, he beat John Cena. That's The Undertaker. Did he wrestle at 35? Can't remember. Neckbreaker. This match, they should have done the Jade Cargill match earlier on, or done this later on, or whatever. They need to just separate the segments. Like, we need to feel more of a women's presence on the show. And a tap out. There we go, 4 minutes. Serena Deeb. So who is going to be the rookie that can last 5 minutes with Serena Deeb? That's what they're building up to. Great. Great. Serena Deeb is one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. Do you agree? She's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And a trainer as well. Wasted by WWE training, NXT superstars, unbelievable. I wouldn't necessarily say wasted. I mean, like, NXT women's division has been excellent, man. It's hooking action. Robin Renegade versus Britt Baker. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus Colton and Austin Gunn. You don't need spoilers, do you? Because we know who's going to win all their matches. Weird how they're using Rampage. It doesn't seem like must watch anymore with the matches they're booking. I mean, the Gun Club aren't winning the main event. That's Jungle Boy, and that's the one that sounds like it could be weird. Excuse me, I just farted. That's on stream. Yeah, I don't think that is necessarily a waste. I think she is a fantastic trainer as well, Will, and certainly some of the women stars that come out of NXT and certainly got a lot of benefits of working with Serena Deeb. I get what you're saying maybe about, but I don't know her situation, whether that's what she wanted to do, but I'm pretty sure she'll be training backstage. I know Dustin Rhodes has a lot to do with the women's division as well. Mercedes Martinez versus Thunder Rosa next Wednesday. Down for that, baby. Down for that. Next match, Hangman Page versus Lance Archer. We've got 20 minutes left for the main event. I hope this can be good. But we've had an outstanding match on. Outstanding. Serena equals Moxette. Sassy. Comparing Serena to one of the most vicious wrestlers in AEW at the moment. Who's only backstage at 35. Wow. 21-1, right? Lol. It was WrestleMania 30th. It was the 30th WrestleMania. I got the numbers mixed up. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I wish that the Brock one didn't happen. Roman was brilliant in his match. In what match? The Taker match. It was just a bit of a mess, wasn't it? It just wants to hurt someone and kick butt. Indeed, I mean, if she should have been in NXT, I get what you're saying. I mean, it would have been great to have seen it or a main roster. The NXT Women division is good. Look at Mandy Rose doing great now. She is, from what I've seen. But then she's working with fantastic wrestlers like Kaylee Ray, who's freaking outstanding. When Pink goes heel, I'd bet he'll align with Serena Deeb. That'd be great, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Serena Deeb last comment. Yes. And you're talking about Jack's comment. Serena Deeb's great. Plus a major announcement. Yeah, I mean, but then Todd, Keith Lee could be argued as the major announcement, I guess. Is that what they said on commentary? Are they still doing this major announcement gimmick? I don't know. You've got Keith Lee. You've got Jay White from New Japan coming in. The Forbidden Door being opened again. An open wide, you know. I think there's not many bigger ones than Lethal you could have brought in. You're talking Okada, Ibushi, Naito, maybe as the sort of bigger ones than Jay White, or maybe Ospreay. I don't know. Any other numbers? Any of you in New Japan fans? Any other wrestlers that you can think of that would be bigger than Jay White? Okada would be big. I mean, I think Okada versus Omega in US soil, it's like the fourth match in their series, could sell as part of an AEW show, could be a selling point for a football stadium. I think it'd be the biggest show they've ever done. And the other one would be Kenny Okota as well. Excuse me, spreading my disease. It's hard keeping track of WrestleManias now. They've stopped numbering them. Hopefully, when they sell, they pack that nonsense. When Disney pick them up, right? This AEW has been great, hasn't it? Wonder if any more. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've loved it. I don't think any more debuts. You've got to focus on these two, haven't you? Oh, I didn't Adam Cole say he's got some business to attend to. He's coming out at the end of this match to Challenge Page. There we go. We've just seen it. Because AEW storytelling makes sense. Thinking what because he said he had business to attend to and we didn't see him go anywhere. He's coming out at the end of this. I think he is probably ill, but knows that this is a big moment. And they're not messing about. The Lance Archer music starts playing, but it is started backstage. Flight cases flying everywhere already. Oh, going on to the Genie. GLG getting beat up. Maybe they're doing Hull in a Cell. Yeah, baby. Not a ton of time for more debuts. No, man. But we can set up the big match, can't we? Keith Lee looked great in his old WWE gear. Sure, he has wore that purple hoodie when he first debuted in WWE. Did you notice that? Or I'd be interested. No, someone else pointed that out. So the question is did Keith Lee... Oh, that's something's happening there, and he's gone through some glass. What was that supposed to be? Is that a gimmick that we've seen in the Meta Hot before? I get what it is. It looks coolish. Was the point of it that he was going to throw someone out of that as his entrance for a big match? Oh, he's bladed. Lance Archer's bladed already. Lance Archer taking his coat off. Thank goodness he got his coat off. No, so it depends if Keith Lee had already designed the logo prior to entering WWE. Buckshot Lariat already. Lance Archer down. Adam Page looking strong here, man. Knockout or submission. So if Keith Lee designed the logo prior to entering WWE, and they it's one of them counter ones. These can go on too long. If he designed the logo before going into WWE and it was his intellectual property and he was lending that to WWE, there's potential that he can use that now. Hopefully, Sasha Banks, says Sassy. I think Sasha would do really well in AEW, actually. She's one of them ladies who I really enjoy watching because she takes risks and they don't always work. They don't always pay off, but sometimes they do. And it's bloody great when they do. And Adam Page going for the dive, but getting whacked by that trash can and confetti flying everywhere as well. Nice, look great. I could see Cole getting involved in this match to build to him and Hangman at the Revolution. Absolutely. Dan Lambert coming out now. Dan Lambert. So I guess Scorpio Sky is going to be the next guy he gets through before Dan Lambert taking off the turnbuckle, undoing the turnbuckle here. So it's loose. Interesting. So the idea is he's loosening the ropes. You can see how loose they're getting on top there. Is he going to pop it off completely? Yeah, look at what he's doing. Adam Page can't get the buckshot lariat. Clever stuff, man. Like it. Them two fighting on the outside. Bless you. Thanks, Manco. Yeah, Cole's getting involved at the end of this match. That's what he was referring to. Lands on the barricade and a beautiful moonsault. Go on, Archer. You're doing good, man. Is this for the title? Yes, it is. It certainly is, Will. Why was there a plate of glass there? I don't know, Jack. I'm confused. He's also called Limitless Keith Lee. Must have trademarked it. Think he did. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Limitless in AEW, the announcer said earlier. Yeah. But back, this is at a time when, and that turnbuckle's gone off, and Hangman's just realizing he can't hit the buckshot. Can he try a buckshot over the second rope? No, probably not. Oh, Lance actually using it, the turnbuckle, to pull him back into his clothesline. Lovely. One of the best trash can led shots I've ever seen. It was great. Let's continue in picture in picture. I'll try and call out what I can, my guys. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Lance Archer going for the... Wow. Don't even know what that was. Now the top rope is Brett's rope. Indeed, man. Indeed. It's great. It's a good story, man. Love it by Dan Lambert. Because the point is, in the next match, Dan Lambert's going to try and do that again, and Hangman Adam Page is going to find a way for it to stop him. Yeah, it's this match where he become IWGP US champion, and that was a match against Moxley, Lance Archer, and Moxley in New Japan, which is a great match, by the way. Lance Archer now going under the ring again. What's he going to find? He's getting a table. Oh, and since he's got the turnbuckle on his face, Adam Page is bleeding above the right eye. Weird place to bleed. Sense. Don't want every blade job to look the same, do you? It was great. A chokeslam on the tables on the outside. Yes, that is exactly how he won in the IWGP match. But the tables in New Japan, man, they're nasty. They're nasty. Hangman Adam Page bleeding a lot, man. I'm quite surprised he's bleeding in this. I quite liked the image of Lance Archer bleeding. Kendo sticks coming into the ring now from Lance Archer. And the trash can. We've seen the lid. The lid and the trash can were in completely different sections of the ring, but, you know, who's looking into it? Going after the laceration over the right eye. Lance Archer stepping into the ring. I mean, we know who's winning this, but I mean, the stipulation's fun. The kind of problem is Paige is a really good wrestler. So is Lance Archer, and whilst this is fun, is it going to hit this? Again, if you're going to do this as a big table spot, then don't do the timekeeper's table earlier on. Is he going to choke slam him through the tables like he did to Moxley? Oh, no, he's not. No, he's putting him on his shoulders. Oh, he's going for the... No. Hangman Adam Page fighting his way out of it here. Looking weak on the apron, man. Lost a lot of blood. There's a lot of drips of blood. Hangman's got a nasty cut. Archer getting the chokeslam. Fighting out Adam Page. That's a nasty cut, man. Going for the high boot. Another high boot. Oh, Archer throwing him into the turnbuckle. Looking rough because the turnbuckles have gone down thanks to Dan Lambert stopping that buckshot lariat. Whilst this is fun, Page is certainly the fourth best AEW champion. Yeah. At the minute, yeah, kind of agree. More blood loss there from Hangman. He's losing a lot of blood, guys. Jake the Snake with a clothesline. Oh, call him for the DDT. Call him for the DDT. Go on, Jake. Don't do it on the concrete like you did to Ricky Steamboat. Lance Archer saying no. Why? He wants to do it, he says. Lance Archer says this is my moment, and DDT from Hangman. Hangman's on the floor going, yeah. Nice, cool, nice moment. Hangman is bleeding a lot. Yes, he is. There is blood drops everywhere from Hangman. I'm a little concerned about it. How did the cut happen? It'll be a blade job, Dale. It happened when Lance Archer was attacking him with the turnbuckle that Dan Lambert had taken off. Just above the eye, it was. Nasty kendo stick. There's always this thing of like, this is a big championship match, and if Hangman Adam Page like passes out, what do you do? What do you do? Another punch there. I mean, I tell you what is going to look great. The beatdown from Adam Page afterwards is going to create some really good shots with that amount of blood. It's a shame Jake had to ruin that baller shirt with Hangman's blood. Indeed, man. Gonna have to put it in the wash. Archer just breaking the kendo stick over his ring, grabbing Page up and choke slamming him through the garbage can. Choke slam through the trash can. Jake still got it. Indeed, he does, Branko. He's a. How do you see blood with that shirt? That's it. Indeed. Bullet Club to come, I bet. Yeah, man. Hangman is bleeding. B-A-D, says Michael. Indeed. Bad. A lot of blood there. I mean, just at what point do you... Oh, Hangman's... What's he got? Fork, is it? Who does he think he is? Abdullah the Butcher? Oh, putting the blood in his mouth. Oh, they're going to get in trouble for that. No, we don't need to see that. Don't need to see that. Do you think he is a Gangrel? There's too much blood in AEW, Dale. You could certainly argue that with this match. I think when it's used sparingly, but this is excessive. This is excessive. Didn't need to see that spot with the eating his blood. Don't need it in my wrestling, to be honest. I wonder if they've planned an out in case they do faint. What's the out? You surely got look. There's so much blood on the floor, guys, and he's been bleeding for a long time. I mean, you're just watching it and you're just concerned for the safety of the performers, you know. Throwing chairs into the ring now, Lance Archer, before bringing the barbed wire chair, of course. Guys, I said it was a Texas death match. Blood is necessary for any death match separately. Yes, it is. I just think this is a bit too much. I just think the cut on Hangman is. I'm fine with the blood on Jade on Archer because it's a cut that adds the drama to and tension to the match. Absolutely. I just think Hangman's potentially hit an artery and or potentially taken too many blood thinners or paracetamol, aspirin, or whatever it is that thins your blood. And we've seen that before, you know, like Eddie Guerrero against JBL, and look where that ended up with him passing out. Oh shit, no, not the blackout onto the steel. What the hell happened to Hangman's finger? I think he landed on it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's caught it in the ring. I think he's broke his finger as well. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Beating down Hangman, but Adam Page has got the barbed wire in his hair, in his hand. He's putting it around his waist, going for the massive lariat. Massive lariat to Archer with the barbed wire around his sleeve. Archer fighting back. Should you be fighting back against that? Can you? German suplex with that barbed wire on his hand. It wasn't that long ago. The bunny was bleeding all over the place. What a frigging buckshot, man. He vaulted over the referee's back, hits Lance Archer off the side, into the table. The 10 count is on. That's it. What a cracking buckshot, man. Wow. Hangman is in the ring. 10 for Lance Archer. That is it. Wow. What a match, man. I mean, some really creative spots in that. Concerned about Hangman's blood loss, but maybe that's to me. Just maybe. How do you guys feel about that? It'd be awesome to know your opinions. Welcome back to ECW, says Todd. That's one way of feeling about it. What a Putz champ. He's a ragdoll. Yeah, I mean, but took a lot of punishment in that match. It was fun. Don't think we get anyone at the end, says Michael. Cool. Adam Cole's coming out. Now get that man some medical attention. You can't. You need to do the Adam Cole angle. Adam Cole looks a bit pale to me. I don't know why. But it's important. This is important. This is the setup for the title match. He's the number one contender. I think he is. What a surprise. Adam Cole putting the title on Hangman Adam Page. No. We need a super kick. Give us a super kick. Must be a live show for Rampage. That's the ring's trashed. Hangman barely won. He didn't, Jack. He did barely win. But he won nonetheless. And as we enter our next week of AEW, I guess. How exciting. What a fantastic show that was. I loved it. I loved the opening segment with the MJF and the Pinnacle all back and forth between each other. I loved the Keith Lee debut, obviously. I love CM Punk coming out as a defeated man with his backup ready to take on MJF. Fight's come back. No, it's gone. I loved MJF coming for his segment. I love CM Punk being the defeated man. Come in with Sting and Darby. That was great. But then him saying, no, you need to find someone else to have in the tag match. That tag match between Moxley and CM Punk versus FTR was freaking amazing. Main event, really enjoyable. A little bit too deeper cut for my liking, and I start to worry about that more than anything else. I was worried. I remember there's a really good match between Walter and Tyler Bate in NXT UK. I remember watching that, and I was more concerned. I couldn't get into it, primarily because I was concerned that Bate had been concussed early on into the match. So yeah, just a little bit. Once I guess my sorry, it's 3 in. Once I kind of get anxious about someone being hurt or something, I can't help but like watch that, and I sort of can't get as invested in the story. I love the box shot Larry at the end. That spot which he took to steel steps. I mean, Hangman and Page is going to anything. We've got a match for Revolution. It's going to be Adam Cole, baby, versus Hangman and Page, which makes complete sense, and it'll be a good match for both guys. I think Hangman is keeping the belt there. What else did we find out tonight? We found out loads. I mean, we kind of found out that it's still going to be CM Punk and MJF at Revolution, which is still exciting. We got the match between Jade, Cargill and AQA, which dragged a bit, man. Also, don't put Serena Deeb on straight after, but the women need to have more of a presence on Dynamite, and putting that Serena Deeb segment, which I love, by the way, because the question is who's gonna be the rookie that beats her. So great, love that sort of stuff. The Professor of Wrestling, I think it's great, and I think Serena absolutely carries that title, and we all respect her enough for that, for her to carry that title. So yeah, Keith Lee's in AEW. Jay White is in AEW. Possibly setting up the big match for Omega, I'd guess. Revolution, maybe, if he's back. Wow. Loved the blood, says Jack. Well, there you go, man. Great show, despite how it opened. I enjoyed the opening, but that's all cool, man. Keith and Jay were good surprisements. Announcement will be heard online. Is this the Tony Khan announcement, or interesting? Cool. I wonder what that is. Let us know if that's announced in the next minute or two. Does anyone else have any opinions of the show? Let me know. I can't have you on stream this time because I just don't have the setup for it, as you probably gathered. Also, I need to 8 on 10. I thought that was a 10 out of 10 show. I loved it. I loved it. I think it's one of the best AEWs I've seen in a long time. A lot of story. Maybe 9 out of 10. A lot of story. 2 amazing matches. Could have done with a decent tag match somewhere. Cracking debut. Cracking Forbidden Door entry, if you want to call it that. There was a couple of places where the show slowed down a tiny bit. You need them, even in a great show. Loved the suspense of who we're going to get with CM Punk. Didn't see it as Moxley. I think it's great. Tony Khan announcement. I mean, yeah, man, cool. I mean, 9 out of 10. I mean, I guess you're saying these not 10 out of 10 because of the sort of Cargill match, maybe. At the same time, them points needed to happen. Or maybe Joseph was saying it for the MJF promo at the beginning. Yeah, cool. I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a wonderful show. And it was made even more enjoyable by every single one of you coming and joining. Give me a whole year for their breakdown. Guys, I'm going to go. I can't do a secret stream tonight because I need to crack on and do my whole debut reaction thing. Check out that video when it comes in. Leave a comment. It helps get it trending. Last time the Dan Housen video got 6,000 views. What's Keith Lee going to get? I need to make a thumbnail. So I will leave you all here. Todd Johnson says, hell yeah, brother. If you want to see my Keith Lee reaction, Todd, make sure you head over to YouTube. I'll put it up there. 47, remember. Thank you, Jackie boy. Thank you. You did message me anyway, didn't you? So I will check it on my phone later. Thanks, man. It makes it so much easier to try and edit. YouTube editing studio is garbage, and I'm using a laptop, which isn't my gaming PC. I need to figure it out, but we'll get there. I'll make a thumbnail and life will be good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Whole yeah, brother. Lovely to see you all this evening. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the show. And I'll see you next week. Until then, we'll count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, goodbye the inner circle. Bye bye.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish god. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.